I'll do it. What? Hey! Huh?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I'm not ready.
I'm just saying.
Everyone is seated and ready? Very well. The test can begin.
So, my blood told you I'm an archivist?
Your blood opened the door. It's the simplest test in the world. One or both of your parents must have shared the blood of the one who made the doorway here.
I see. I wonder if my brother knew about that. I should write him. That's odd. Come to think of it,
I see.
huh? Why, though? Actually... Gotcha.
That was close.
Well... well... Why, me?
I'll be off then.
I'm still quite impressed by how quickly I managed to corrupt you, Kim.
What are you talking about?
A mere 24 hours was all it took to turn you into a total delinquent. Maybe I should follow my cousin into politics.
This is just a one-time thing. After we've helped Ragnar get his treasure, I'll be back to keeping my head down until graduation.
Ah, what a waste of talent. What are you doing here, cousin?
What? I'm not allowed to visit?
You never come near me, unless your handler has explicitly told you to keep an eye on me. Oh, tell my dear aunt I'm doing fine.
You have no idea what kind of trouble you are causing for our people back home. We are supposed to be keeping a low profile. But this monstrosity you're building, this is not what a low profile looks like.
And I suppose you're doing much better. Taking your petty frustrations out on any unfortunate classmate who gets in your way. Go back to class, Julian. Give my regards to the family. You? I didn't take you for a snoop.
About that.
Ugh. Actually...
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Toads.
Really? I have some questions. I don't get it. So... Actually... Really?
Actually...
No.
Well...
Hmm...
Toads. Bye for now.
A human who wishes to fly? Oh, that's absurd.
Excuse me?
Flying is for the birds and the dragons. Everyone knows that.
Ragnar, you do remember you can't fly either, right?
That's just a matter of time. I'm sure I'll grow into my wings soon.
If you say so.
Come to think of it,
Ew!
I have some questions.
What?
Happy to help.
Ugh.
I wonder. I have to help.
Sheesh, Kim, what happened to your hand?
Oh, this? One of my classmates accidentally messed up the recipe for the puffer blooms fertilizer. Don't worry, I've already been to the mentor's ward. They said the rash will be gone by tomorrow.
How does one accidentally mess up someone else's homework?
And when those raindrops find the earth, how happy you will be, for they give you the strength you need to bloom so prettily. Your petals are... I'll choose to take that as a compliment. How can I help you on this fine day? My herb scissors! These are the reason I was singing to the plants. Without my enchanted herb scissors, there's a bigger risk of damaging the plants when I harvest them. I wanted to imbue the poor herbs with some extra resilience and cheerfulness to get them through a traumatic harvest. But now, thanks to you, they'll barely notice a thing. Did you know the enchantment in these scissors also makes the harvested herbs stay fresh for longer? It is quite the fascinating mix of nature and tinker ingenuity. Smart indeed, and extremely useful. The Academy really would be in trouble without these. So, thank you. Oh, wait a moment, please. The Mender Ward has been waiting on my delivery for several days. If you'll be so kind as to wait while I collect what's needed, then I'll ask you to make the delivery on my behalf. I have a lesson to teach, and I don't want to let my students down by being late. It shouldn't take you long, and the ward staff will be very grateful. Now, I must warm up my voice for a lecture on harmony roses. La 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 la.
It's not with the knives. It's not with the forks. It's not with the spoons. Oh, I just don't understand it. I'm gonna have to get someone to use magic to find it for me. That'll probably cost me a gato and a half. The shelves? Huh. Now there's an idea. Well, it's nice of you to stop by, but we won't be serving dinner for a few hours yet. Or at all, maybe. Did you miss lunch again? True. You're usually first in line for soup and dumplings. All right, hurry up then. I've got a mountain of potatoes to peel once I've tidied up this mess. Oh, you clever thing! My ladle! My lucky ladle! I've spent every spare minute today searching for it. Oh, where did you find it? Huh. A ladle? As a prop? I never will understand those illusionists. What a strange disappearance. I was almost starting to believe in that Nissa. Oh, but it's here now. And I'm ever so grateful to you. Hold on. Don't rush off just yet. There you are, my dear. A fair reward for your help. Just don't show it to anyone else. You know you're only supposed to eat sweets on the weekend. All right, now out you go. I've got a ladle to wield and a few hundred dinners to prepare.
What's with that tone? I've been waiting an hour for you to fix this curse. I'll be talking to the professor about this. That's none of your damned business. Who do you think you are? Waltzing in here and refusing to help. And now insulting me too? Wait until the professor hears about this.
Ah, there you are. Didn't expect to run into you again so soon, little mouse. Are those the herbs I asked Professor Hyben for? Excellent. Thank you for bringing them here.
Some help you were. Ilias, this stupid...
Ah, Rikitse. I'm glad to see you are still in high spirits. I apologize for the wait. I had to pull a few strings to get you the best help possible. You've been so patient. It is most admirable, so please, go and rest for a moment. I'll be sure to mix you a very special potion to make you feel better.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you then.
Don't worry, the Mender Ward is plenty stocked on herbs now, so you should be safe. Thank you for bringing the herbs, though. With midterms coming up, we're getting an influx of students who have been poisoned by all sorts of weird potions and curses. A couple of us senior students have been called in to lend a hand. Only the cute ones? Does that make you jealous? Why not? You're only human after all. Well, all of them are getting the brilliant idea that taking performance-enhancing potions and whatnot is something no one else has ever thought of, and therefore can't possibly go wrong. Luckily, most of them are just drinking very expensive tea, but some end up with a blue face. Julian and I are sharing the shift today. He's in the back, helping a young illusionist student who mistook a jar of magic paint for their coffee mug. Fun times. I hope you are not getting any ideas. A fair point. Would you believe me if I told you their parents send such things to them? I'm afraid so. Some of these kids are just under extreme pressure from the folks at home to perform. So, I try not to judge, even if they are being stupid. Tornkvist approached us individually. Perhaps she thought it would be better for you to focus on your studies. Aw, are you perhaps worried about me? Oh, how kind of you. But there's no need. Tornkvist knows I have no ambitions of getting a perfect grade. So, she knows I don't mind spending time helping out. She can be quite intense, but she is trying to help us get the results we want. Of course. Stay out of trouble now, little mouse.
Yeah. So, what are we doing today, kid? Scouting out the target before the big heist? I don't know what you're talking about. I have plenty of important projects. I just have to stay close to make sure you don't get in trouble. I know. I'm very generous.
We'd better get to vocal practice. Hannah, won't you be joining us?
I'm sorry, everyone, but I'm still working on my paper for the Botany Basics course. It's not quite ready for hand-in yet.
I see. If that flower course means so much to you, then there's nothing to be done about it. I feel like I have to remind you, though. Evening rehearsals may be voluntary, but skipping them will put you behind.
I know that. I'll be sure to join next time for sure.
Whatever. If you're actually intent on becoming a singer in Mordressa, you've got to start taking this a bit more seriously.
That's...
Wow. She's, really laying into it. Students fighting can be really scary, but... what's this? You're seeing the same thing I am, right? That tiny pushover's a... prefect! I don't know if you've noticed, but she seems a bit preoccupied at the moment.
My help?
What could be important enough for you to barge in on a private conversation like this? Screeching? Whatever. Seems like our dear Hannah really has her hands full. We'll leave you to it then.
Sorry about that. These study sessions of ours tend to get a bit, intense. So, what is it you needed my help with? You said it was urgent? I guess she was being rather long-winded. I mean, you shouldn't lie like that. It's bad. I appreciate you wanting to help, but it's really fine. I can take care of myself. Now, about those questions. Well, yeah. As a prefect, it is one of my duties to be able to assist the library staff with showing students around the premises. Are you looking for something specific? I do, technically, but if you're looking for something in there, I'm afraid I can't be of much help. You can say that again. I need a good grade for this Botany Basics class. Professor Hyben has kindly allowed me the opportunity to rewrite it after I didn't do well the first time. But I struggle to grasp what it is he wants from me. Well, you see...
Oh, this is a very well-written assignment, Hannah. I have students who have been studying under me for years, who are yet to reach the level of understanding you present here in a mere elective course.
Thank you, Professor.
It demonstrates an organized approach, a good trait for a botanist, but I'm afraid I still find it lacking something.
Pardon?
Yes, it is almost too perfect in that sense. All neat and ordered. There's no life to it, no spark. I'm afraid I won't be able to give it full marks.
What? But I'm certain it follows the curriculum. I made sure that...
Yes, the curriculum. I've always seen that more as a guideline, really. How are we to learn if we never stray off the beaten path a little?
But...
Why don't you try to give the essay another go? And this time, free yourself from the chains of the curriculum. Allow yourself to be creative and free, like a sparrow taking off into the wind. I'm sure if you grasp this, the skill will be most beneficial to your musical endeavors, too.
Right. Sure. So here I am, slowly losing my mind over how to find that spark. Sorry. I didn't mean to go on a rant. Thank you. But no use moping around just because of a slight hurdle like this. I'll just give it my all on this next essay. I'll get the grade I want. For sure. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. It was nice talking to you.
I think she might be our best option, even if she isn't willing to help us just yet. Perhaps we can find a way to convince her to help us by helping her with her assignment. Unless, of course, you want to take the easy route and just borrow the key from her. If you distract her, I'm fairly sure I can get the key without her noticing a thing. Just food for thought.
If you're here to check on the student who blew up their crystal ball, then don't bother. We patched him up with magic tape and he is back at work. Huh? Oh, I thought I'd lost this. I didn't think anyone around here had time for good deeds. What's the catch? Oh? Well, since you're such a helpful person. I used to have the most brilliant guinea pig back when I was writing my professor thesis. How I miss those days. Thankfully, you students make for an adequate substitute in a pinch. I'd call it an upgrade, personally. Assisting with my research makes a lot more impact on the world than simply returning a lost trinket. Oh, yes. The stone alone could probably fetch you a decent-sized manor in one of the capitals. Stupid old man always did show his affection in the most useless ways. If you're measuring it with coins alone, then yes. Though what use a mage would have for it, I've little idea. The true value to me is sentimental, even if it comes with a bitter taste. I am continuing my research into alternative magical energy sources. I wrote my thesis on this, but the results proved unfeasible to apply in practice. Our world is much too reliant on energy gained from the power of magic crystals, a resource that will only continue to deplete now that all mining activity has been halted. I'd quite like the world to not descend into total chaos, so I'm working to solve the issue. Yes, because the people in charge still believe the issue with the mines will be resolved before we run out of crystals. Idiots. A good friend who's now busy living their best life, not having to be the savior of the world all the time. I miss them dearly, but we still write each other. Perhaps I should ask the Paragon for leave to go visit them soon. More like a bribe to assuage a guilty conscience. But that might be too harsh. The fact that he is able to feel guilt shows he cares, in some capacity. Those who are incapable of guilt are the true demons of this world. You stand there, and then I will turn on the machine. We'll know if it works in but a second, and then I'll give you your extra credit. Excellent. Now, let us begin. Now, flip that purple switch in front of you. Purple, huh? Haven't seen that color before. Fascinating. Thank you. This is very helpful information indeed. Oh, very useful, in fact. I don't have time to give you a lecture about the connection between skin pigmentation and magic conductivity, but this is a good thing. I think I'm on the right track. It's hard to say if you students are stupid, brave, or sad to be willing to go this far for a number, but a deal's a deal. Now, with that out of the way, I have to document these findings while the observation is still fresh in my mind. Thank you for your cooperation.
Testing, testing. I think we're live. Good afternoon, Seven Winds Academy. It's 2:30 on this rainy Thursday, and the weather's really matching that midterm's gloom, so how about we shake it up with an old favorite of mine, 10 Days to Catch the Starlight by I Hate Everything.
Huh?
Seriously?
Contrary to popular belief, the group I Hate Everything does not, in fact, hate everything. This was revealed in an interview with the Mordressa Times, where the lead singer admitted to a fondness for Ella Hammer chocolate turtles. I tend to agree, but... what? That's not supposed to blink like that. Oh, shit!
Using the school's piping system as a means of distributing energy from the Mother Stone for transmitting sound is a clever idea, but impractical in real life. You'd have to have pipes crisscrossing across the continent to get the reach you want, not to mention how your choice of conducting material is clearly, unstable.
Right. Thank you for the feedback, Professor Hoffland.
If the Paragon asks, then you have detention for 2 weeks for disturbing all your fellow students with this prank. We have talked at great length about the responsibilities of a safe study environment and the dangers of glorifying degenerative culture.
Yup. Loud music bad.
And, the smoke? Gone before dinner, yes?
Of course.
Very well, I'll mark this scolding session as complete then. Have fun with the cleanup.
Oh, God, now, how to get rid of this smoke? Oh, hey! A bit difficult to see anything in here at the moment. Did you catch my show? How's this sound? Whew, I'm glad. This mess was worth something, at least. I've tried every method I can think of, but I just can't make this work the way I want it to. I feel like I'm really close to having a breakthrough, but then it goes up in smoke like this. You found it! I can't believe it. I thought this thing was gone for good. I thought... thanks. I was kicking myself for losing this. Does Nina know you found it? That I lost it, I mean? She would? Huh. Well, thanks for keeping my secret anyway. With that back in its rightful place, now I can finally get back to not breaking my prototypes again. Oh, it wasn't that hard, honestly. The whole school is connected through a network of pipes to the Mother Stone in the basement. You know, that big old magic crystal that's powering all our stuff? I just tapped into that network for a second. But since the Seven Winds is the only place on the continent with this kind of unlimited power source at our disposal, it's not really a viable solution for my problem. Seven years of hard work is culminating in the same issue that started my research. I can't make the broadcast reach far enough. I've perfected the sound quality, but what's the use of that if it can only reach the people in the big cities who might as well just go to the concerts in person? Transmitting the signal through wires was a fine idea, but as Hoffland said, impractical. How the heck would I even get a wire all the way to Sharuna through the demon-infested tundra? Guess it's back to the drawing board. Hey, some like to sing in the shower. I like to pretend I'm a radio host. My sister sent me a bunch of recordings from the most popular shows running in Mordressa right now. I want to be prepared once I get this thing working. Yeah, thanks. I think I'll be here a while. Oh, and thank you. Really, it's so good to have my watch back. And you know what? After talking it over, I think I might have another idea that could work. I'll try it out. Well, after I'm done cleaning. See you around.
Oh, you're back.
Actually...
Come to think of it... But... Sure.
I'll be off then. About that.
I don't understand.
Yes. Actually...
Why?
So...
Oh, you're back.
That's amazing! I love it!
That's so nice of you.
Happy to help.
we've got the key to the restricted section in our possession. Ready to go and put it to use? Got it. Now let's gather our team and put this plan into action. I smell gossip. I mean, intel. Someone's talking over there.
Late night shift again, Julian?
I wouldn't have had to stay this late if someone had cleaned up the potions proper instead of wasting time flirting with the patients.
A smile on a patient's face can do wonders for recovery, you know?
Right. But you're not the one who has to listen to Regitse's love-struck prattling afterwards.
Duly noted. I'll be more careful whom to apply my skills to in the future.
That's our destination.
We made it.
Yeesh, don't sound so surprised. Haven't I already proven to you that my magic is flawless?
Well, let's just say I've seen flawless magic blow up a few too many times to completely trust it.
You humans have no sense of adventure.
You ready with the key, Pook?
I'm on it. I'll need you to keep a lookout for a moment, though. It's hard to see in the dark, and this door is... ancient. I would like to open them without the sound waking up the whole school.
Don't you worry too much. No one visits the library at this time of night.
Hey. Are you in here?
You were saying, Ragnar?
What the heck? What's Miss Prefect doing here?
Well, that just makes me more worried.
Oh, there you are. Listen, I'm sorry, but about this whole key business, I thought about it, and I can't let you go into the restricted section alone like this. It honestly isn't safe for students to go in unsupervised. So just give me back the key, and let's just forget all about this. I understand your curiosity, but I really think it's better you don't know. Please, give me my key back. What's that supposed to mean? in the world?
Huh. What happened to opening it quietly?
So, turns out, when hinges get this old, they don't really care much for stealth.
You? What in the Paragon's name are all of you people doing here? This wasn't part of our agreement.
So much for your confidence.
Step back! Before the library!
This place is way bigger than I imagined. Just how many books have the school banned?
Everyone? The door is gone. Right. They wouldn't make a room with no way out. Right?
The restricted section was built as a pocket dimension that continuously expands as more dangerous magic is discovered and archived. It's a massive collection. It will take us hours to get out of here.
Wait, really? Where's the exit?
At the top.
Well, shit.
Better start walking then, twerps. You still have a diary to find, after all.
Who said that? A talking lizard?
Why does everyone say that?
I'd prefer to be the judge of that myself, thank you.
He's some kind of magical lizard who's convinced he's a dragon. We're helping him find some information about who or what he is.
And you decided to trust him? Just like that?
I mean, he asked nicely, so...
Iseth preserve me?
Authorized personnel discovered. Please identify yourself.
I'm what? Oh, that's right. I'm Hannah Lund, prefect of the illusionist class. We're here to look for a book.
Authorizing. Authorization granted. With your current level of authorization, you may browse but not touch the items in this section. Under supervision from the librarian, me. What is it you seek?
Oh, that's a relief. I mean,
Good. Now, what was the book we were looking for again?
I'm not sure it has a title. It's a diary, after all, so it might be difficult to find in this mess.
Mess? The Seven Winds Library is the best structured archive on the continent. Everything is sorted and categorized by title, name, date, genre, even what type of paper it is written on.
Wow. Someone seems a bit defensive.
Give me any piece of information about the text, and I shall find it for you at once.
Very well. The author's name is Ragnvald Ragnarsson, and it must have been entered into your archive 50 or so years ago.
Ah! Barely a challenge. The journal is stored on the 43rd floor. Follow me!
I wonder what kind of enforcement mechanism they're equipped with. If we fail to stay in those good graces, I mean.
They're just a big bureaucrat construct. Just what kind of enforcement mechanism would you equip them with?
Intruder neutralized. Let's continue.
Never mind that. Let's try and stay friendly. Yes?
I think this is it. Is this really how I die?
Don't be so dramatic. This is nothing.
Oh, man. I can't feel my legs.
Oh, youths these days. Spend so much time inside, they can't even walk up a set of stairs. Hey, now. No need to go that far.
Do you think it's taking us to the right place? The construct seems a little, dusty.
I'll have you know, I have been operating the restricted section since its inception. I have personally scanned and archived every text in this collection. I am quite capable. Thank you very much. I am this section's sole librarian, yes. It is my job to keep this place in order. I must admit it is a challenge. This place didn't used to have so many floors. I am a brilliant librarian, however. And I will not be deterred by this ever-growing challenge. That is correct. It is a most distinguished profession and a great responsibility entrusted to me. Generations of knowledge are kept here in my care, and I do my utmost to preserve and protect every last word. The professors may come here to browse items pertaining to their own fields of study, but much of what is archived here is also restricted to them. The only individuals with clearance to read every piece in here are myself and the current paragon of the Academy. It really is quite the fascinating piece of magic. The library was created by the late Paragon Isith as part of the first wing of the Academy. The restricted section was added later when it was deemed necessary. Pardon me. Where was I? Oh, yes. The library is the continent's biggest and safest collection of precious texts. Every text has its place, and place it I shall. And here we are. Personal Journal by Ragnvald Ragnarsson.
Finally! Oh, gimme! Gimme!
Remember, we're only allowed to look.
Well, what use is that?
You noticed too, didn't you? How the librarian reacted to the book that was out of place? An old Tinker construct like that might literally only be able to do one task at a time. If their programming is set to prioritize keeping this place organized, that might be useful to us. I think if you mess up the order of one of the shelves, that'll leave the librarian occupied long enough for us to get out of here. So, librarian. What can you tell us about the numerical classification of your texts?
Didn't realize you menders would double as excellent pickpockets. Good to know for the future.
And then when you cross-reference that with the anagram of it.
Oh my, how curious. It seems that, according to your excellent system, those books aren't in the right spot.
Wrong. This is wrong. The encyclopedia must be next to... What's Confessions of a Chimney Sweep doing next to Tales of the Merry Sparrow's Inn? This...
And now, we slowly back away.
Poor thing. Are they going to be okay?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's go.
Jeez, kid. We're supposed to be making our grand escape here.
Sorry. That's not... Look, the books on those shelves, they're all about nature magic. Yes, these are all nature magic journals. I bet we can find something for Hannah to use here.
That's... We don't exactly have an abundance of time, but just a short peek won't hurt.
It was botany basics, right? Then I think you should go with something like this. This builds upon something already in the curriculum, but with a bit more spice, so to say. It shouldn't look too out of place, but it's definitely original compared to with what other students usually write about.
A study of the color changes caused by soil composition of the weeping wildflowers, and the influence this had on pre-cleansing arts, literature, and folk songs by Professor C. Hyben.
Yeah, he might be a little bit weird, but the man is a literal tree hugger.
Even nature magic can be used in chaotic ways.
Just skimming through this, it's clear it was written by a dedicated hand. And the date. Could this have been the thesis the professor wrote to get accepted as a teacher? Oh, He must have been devastated to have this marked as forbidden knowledge.
Weeping wildflower? Isn't that the stupid plant he's always singing about? I could imagine him being a fan of you merely mentioning it.
Exactly. Hyben has quite a soft spot for subjects that made it into song. Especially this one.
I just don't understand.
Oh, you want me to go through some of it with you? I don't mind at all. Though we probably should do it outside.
Why are you being so helpful? You're taking this class as well, aren't you? This way I'll write the better assignment. Aren't you worried how it'll affect your grade?
What? This is not a competition, Hannah. You were struggling, so I wanted to help. Nothing more to it. That's nice of you to say. I thought all you cared about was getting back at the system.
Ambitious. Love it. Can't possibly be too much. What?
Nothing. It's just... Thank you. All of you. I'll take the paper, Kim.
Don't mention it.
Now let's get to that exit before our librarian friend finishes tidying up.
Halt! Stop! Freeze! Please stop running. You are not allowed to roll without supervision! I must follow protocol and scan you!
That doesn't sound good.
Time's up! If you want something, grab it, and then let's get out of here!
I'm sure if we just explain the situation...
Book it! He'll just go!
Halt! I still haven't scanned you for approval! This is highly irregular behavior!
Sorry!
Don't apologize to the zapping murder machine.
But they're being so polite!
Just jump! Ow!
Stupid libraries. And their stupid hard floors.
I can't feel my legs.
We sure that big brute isn't gonna follow us out here?
The librarian can't leave the restricted section. We should be safe.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
I can't believe I just did that! What a rush! What a... Key, please. Thank you. We will speak of this to no one. Understood?
My. It looks like the overachiever has a bit of an adventurous spirit.
Maybe we should go talk to her later. Just to clear things up.
You can do whatever you want. But first, diary! Ooh, gimme.
Well?
Let's see here. I can't read it.